You introduced them! Ah! But they bring in this boy named Corey. Let me tell you about Corey. Corey is a nice, neat teenage kid who's going to be going on to college, and accidentally, back in 2019, I guess kind of like after all the Michael Myers stuff had gone on in the 2018 movie, he's babysitting a kid who ends up dead. Accidentally. Has nothing to do with Michael Myers. Was purely an accident, but of course, everyone blames Corey, and Corey is pretty much vilified by Haddonfield and being a child killer. He has to deal with this for years. He ends up meeting with Laurie's daughter, granddaughter, I should say, and starts a budding romance with her. But then, for some ungodly reason, he ends up meeting Michael Myers in a drain. Like, you know, one of those drains that kind of like spills out into underneath the bridge. He goes and meets Michael Myers accidentally. And Michael just stares into his eyes. And he stares into Michael's eyes. And Michael lets him go. And now all of a sudden, Corey is a serial killer helping Michael with his murders. They become a pair. Alright? And I'm like...
Because reasons. Because what?
What? Oh, what? Why did you do Scissor Me Daddy-O?
Because that's basically what it is!
Scissor Me Daddy-O!
That's basically what this is! All of a sudden, like, there's like this flip switch that happens to Corey to make him a killer when he wasn't a killer to begin with. And I get that the movie is probably trying to talk about trauma and how evil is timeless and it doesn't necessarily fit the embodiment of just one person, that it can happen to anybody. But you know what? Doesn't mean it had to happen to Corey. It could have happened to any person. It just happens to happen to this person who Laurie introduces to his granddaughter after an accident at a gas station. And all of a sudden, the budding romance that starts, like, Haddonfield may be small, but it shouldn't be this freaking small! Alright?
Ryan? You okay?
No, I don't think he is.
I got one thing to say, Ryan.
Go ahead.
Scissor Me Daddy-O!
Hashtag, that's gonna be a hashtag here. Scissor Me Daddy-O. Let's make that a thing. Scissor Me Daddy-O!
Oh my god. Never in my life has my last name been so misused. Alright. But yeah. Like I said, I mean, look, if you're going in straight for the kills are decent. The kills are decent. I will give it that. They at least try to stick to the landing when it comes to, like, the ending of the film, where you finally get the confrontation between Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. But even then, considering the last 20 minutes of the film, you still have to sit through an hour and a half of nonsensical BS that's pretty much just trying to be more melodramatic than it needs to be. It's pretty much like how Dan Merle categorized this. You have 3 different movies at once going on in this film, when really all they needed was a singular drive towards the end. And they decided to just be really artistic with it when they really didn't need to be. And mind you, coming off of the heels of Halloween Kills and the mishigosh of having Laurie in the hospital the whole damn time, you would expect her to be a little bit more active in this movie. No, she's busy writing her book and going to the grocery store and flirting with the detective and going ahead and, after Corey was harassed by a bunch of kids, she's the one that pulls out the knife at the gas station and been like, hey, go slash the tires. She instigates his bad behavior, but then halfway through the movie, after she's gone ahead and instigated his bad behavior, introduced it to the granddaughter, she's like, I don't want you seeing that boy. You introduced him! Ah! This movie just... it makes the whole trilogy, if you wanted to count this as a trilogy, fall flat on its butt. Alright? You could have taken all 3 movies, combined it into one singular movie that you could have had in 2018, and that would have been it. It would have been completely full of all of your ideas, and it would have accomplished it in a streamlined manner. But no. We had to stretch this damn thing out, and by doing so, has pretty much tarnished this franchise. If there is another movie that comes out called Halloween, it hopefully won't be for another 10 years, and they can just start fresh again with a brand new actor and a brand new actress, and just not even acknowledge this particular timeline with Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis has done enough for this franchise. She should have died when she wanted to die back in Halloween Resurrection. Let her be.
And
I'm
here we
spent.
are. Wow. So, Ryan, Halloween Ends. Great movie or greatest movie?
Or greatest failure?
I wish I was doing this review in my kitchen so I could go to the drawer, get a big butcher knife, and... Tyler!
I was gonna say, yeah, Halloween Ends or Master of Disguise. For those that don't know, Master of Disguise, he hates this movie with like a slash of your wrist passion. I hate it, but it's a fun, bad movie, so I tolerate it next time. But I think Ryan would rather probably like cut his own tongue out than have to see that again.
No, you know what? I would see Master of Disguise before seeing Halloween Ends again.
Okay.
What?
Yes.
Turtle.
Because I will give you this. With as ridiculous as Master of Disguise is, it has a beginning, it has a middle, and it has an end. And with as nonsensical as the whole damn thing is, together, it all makes sense. You take any one of those scenes out of context, and it's just weird and wacky and disturbing, sure. But as a whole, it makes sense. This should have been part of the whole of Halloween, not its own movie. You've basically gone ahead and filled it with a bunch of new characters that nobody gives a damn about. And we're supposed to really just lay on those people for the whole film. When really, we all know what we're there for. Why tease us for so long in a film when you're just going to give it to us in the last 20, 15 minutes and you don't do anything in the movie to work it up to that point? All you do is fill it with nonsensical kills because, oh, Corey stared into someone's eyes and all of a sudden got hypnotized by the beauty of Michael Myers. Like, give me a break, all right?
So, Ryan, like me and Scott said, go see or burn it to the ground.
I think he's going to be like...
No, let's be right.
I'll put it in a way that we got from Halloween Kills, all right? This franchise ends tonight. All right? It ends tonight. Do not bother with this film. Do not. If you're a big Halloween Michael Myers fan, you will be disappointed. Go back to the original movies. Go back to H2O. Go back to Resurrection with Busta Rhymes. All of that is better than this film.